Today I will be doing a movie review. I'm a big horror movie fan, and today I will be doing a horror movie review for this movie. It's called Unlucky Charms. It was put out by Full Moon. Anybody who has been into horror for a while probably knows Full Moon. Full Moon made a bunch of, I won't say classic, but they made a bunch of cult hits. Like the Puppet Master series was done by Full Moon. Uh, the Ginger Dead Man, Killjoy, uh, Head of the Family, Castle Freak. I mean, there's a whole. They were around for years, and they made movies like they were candy. A lot of them was very good movies. One of my personal favorites is Shrieker. But today we'll be looking at Unlucky Charms. Uh, Basically, the rundown of it is you have a modeling agency having basically a competition between a group of women for who will be representing their company, I guess. And the main judge or whatever, she has found these charms. She spent her life, decades of her life, looking for them, and she found these charms that you grant control over a leprechaun, a cyclops, a banshee. Those are your monsters in here. And I use monsters loosely, but she can use these charms to steal life from another person to prolong her life and make her young. So that's kind of what's going on here is she's kind of killing off the contestants and or using the monsters to kill off the contestants and taking their soul, I guess, and it's giving her youth back. Uh, there is a lot of nudity in here, which usually comes with Full Moon to a degree. They're not as bad as Trauma, but there is there is nudity through here, pretty heavy. Uh, the movie was okay. It wasn't really my thing because the monsters aren't quite what they seem, and I'm not going to spoil everything. This is just a quick review, but the monsters aren't what you think. The I felt like it wasn't one of the better Full Moon pictures. I'm glad I seen it, but it is not one that I would probably watch again. But I do suggest maybe giving it a view on if you're looking for something fresh. And these modern horror movies are they're just trash. They're not even horror movies. Society today thinks you have to walk into every movie and every 10 minutes have a laugh, and that's not what horror movies were about in the 80s and 90s. I mean, I you've got these corporate heads that they don't understand anything anymore. That's why everything's going in the gutter now because they have no idea what they're doing anymore. But this is worth your at least a rental. It's something that you got to keep in mind. It is like a B horror movie, so you're not getting a top of the line AAA movie. It's something to sit back, eat popcorn with a couple of friends or your old lady or whatever, and just have a campy good time. I mean, that's all this was made for. Uh, the film quality, it is DVD. It looks DVD quality. I'm having to watch it through my PlayStation 5, but so I don't have the upscale and all that I need, but like my usual 4K player does. But it did look okay for a 4K. I mean, for a DVD, it looked okay, but it is what it is. If you can find it somewhere cheap, it's definitely worth a little watch. But that's it on that one. If you're into full moon stuff, you know you've got monsters and stuff, but I mean, it's okay. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's it's worth a watch if you've got nothing else to do. You want something a little different. Uh, Probably if I had to rate it out of 10, I would probably rate it like a 3 or 4. So that being said, that's the end of this one.